Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I didn't think I was going to make any more videos for a very long time, but I just felt like doing it today. So this is what I got going on. A lot of cleaning. I got to get that pile right there taken care of and taken back there where you see the smoke, which I'll show you in a few minutes. I need to shave again. But everybody says keep it real, and all that. So you guys want to see real what I have to deal with alone? So this is my parents' old house. It was built, this front part right here was built in the 1930s. Then there was a couple add-ons after that. Then it adds on over there. So I get to tear this down eventually. I'd like to try to save from right here over that way because it was the original house, and it'll give me some remembrance of my parents if I can. But this is the issue. This house is old, and there was a guy that had told some people that he bought this property and all that, and which he never did, and he went in and destroyed the whole entire place. Well, my son came back over here and tried to start working on it and fix it up. But this is the issues that I have. I've got windows as soon as I can go pick them up. But, you know, I got to fix this whole wall. This whole wall has got to come down. And this guy, like, literally just destroyed it. But it was old and it was rotting out. Here's the bedroom that I used to stay in, right here. That used to be the bedroom I stayed in. But this is keeping it real, folks. And I don't know how good you can see that up there. If you can't say that's real, then something's wrong with you. But this is the old siding over here that I want to try to take off and reuse, maybe on a wall inside the new house. But I have to get my planer back from the Robinsons when they're finished with it. So can't get more real than what that looks like and what I have to deal with. I want to take out these two trees right here. They're pecan trees. I want to take them down. I built this over 20 years ago, and it's falling apart. So that's going to come down. That big tree right there, taking it out. And then you got a tree right there, right there, right there. They're pecan trees. They lean over the house. And I got to figure out how I'm going to cut them down as soon as I get an extension ladder. I'm going to have this big tree right here removed because it's just a death trap and all that. So I don't know what else you guys can say that's real, but here we go. Then you got my storm shelter. I don't know how well you can see it, but it was an old storm shelter that did not work. It's all cracked. So people decide to start busting it apart and use it as a burn pile. Eventually I can get this whole top down, bust in the sides, and cover it all up. I'm going to re-put dirt all the way through here. I got to put a retaining wall back along that fence line that's over there. I'm going to tear that fence line down, and I'm going to go all the way across behind this building here and do a retaining wall to stop the water, because when it rains all the water rushes towards the street, which is that way. So I want to put a retaining wall all the way across, raise the dirt level up in here with some good fill dirt, and then I'm going to turn this whole backyard into a garden. But the plan is, and it's going to take a very long time. I've got to purchase a wheelbarrow, so I can start moving stuff around better. There's a lot of things I got to purchase. It's just going to take time. I can get double pane windows, really nice windows, big windows for $50 a piece. That's going to be awesome. I just got to get them. I know where they're at, and I know the person that's going to hold on to them. I've got to move this again, eventually, back there. But I'm not going to do it until I cut that tree down right there. That's actually one tree just split off in two different directions. And then I got to come in and work on this house. Like I said, I want to save all this wood siding, the old original siding on the house, and plane it down when I can get my planer back. So it's going to be a lot of work. But right here, from that power pole right there has got to be moved, and it will eventually. I'll have it attached over there to where the house is going to be. But I'm going to go from right here alongside the house, that way 25 foot. Then I'm going to keep it lined up with this porch. I'm going to go 35 foot back that way. That's maybe all I build, is a 25 by 35. And then tear this house down and figure out what to do there. I haven't decided yet. Or I may just add another 35 foot, 35 by 35, and just make a big living room, my big kitchen that I really want, and then another master bedroom. So I don't know. It's going to take a lot of money, a lot of time. I'm trying to find old houses that need to be torn down, see what I can do about getting those and tearing them down for the material and working. I'm doing construction, I'm building houses, we're demoing houses, we're cleaning off people's backyards, whatever it takes. Making money, that's all that counts. And then I want to do something with this. I may tear this porch down because I really don't like it, and put a wooden deck there in its place. But I may just have to end up tearing the whole house down, and because it's not in great shape. You know, it's been neglected for over 5 years, and some people try to come in here and try to fix it up. It's livable and 2 rooms, so that's all I need. It's just me now, and my puppy dog, of course. She's loving it, and we're just living life, you know, one day at a time, and flying that flag. But then, you know, we got to come in, or I've got to come in, because see, for me to build a house right here, put the bathrooms in the washing area in the back of the house, right down through here, and this is literally where I'm standing right here, straight towards that tree, right there is, no, it's the one closer to the house, that one, that's where the sewer line runs all the way out to the street. So I've got to dig down through there and redo that. There's been a water line right here. I don't know if you can see it right there, that water line. I'm gonna have to continue that down through here, but this is red clay, so it's very, very hard to dig, which I will do by hand, and it's not a problem. I've got to move that old telephone pole right there. I know how deep it is. I know how much concrete's around it because I put it there 20 years ago when my parents were still alive. I'm going to trim this tree up. I'm going to crawl up in there somehow, trim it out, get the branches from over the street, all that good stuff, and fix it. But this is keeping it real. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of money, and I'm okay with that. It's just a lot of work. A lot of work for one person, and I'm not asking for no one's help. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not asking for anyone's help. It's just stuff like this, just getting this stuff taken care of, getting this place looking better out here, mowing it, keeping the yard up, you know, finding companies that I can deal with rock and dirt and all that. This is what this guy did. He left a big pile of crap, tried to burn it. Now I need a wheelbarrow so I can haul that off and put it in that, because I need to fill that hole up and cave that top in, which is really built well, because that's been in here since the 1940s. Been sitting in that ground in the 40s. You can see how thick the walls, the roof is, and it's got rebar and wire mesh through it that I got to bust up with a sledgehammer and a sawzall with a metal blade and cut all that crap out. But I'm getting it slowly but surely. My son, he did that whole entire hole by himself, digging it out. We heated up, and believe it or not, when you heat that old concrete up, it does take care of what you need to take care of. Breaking it, it all falls down on the inside, which is awesome. And gonna keep going to the gym. I tried to do a video from the gym, but it wouldn't work because the music, there was a copyright, so they wouldn't let me do my video. But it's okay. Eventually, this place is gonna look amazing. Then I may just turn around and sell it for what I can, because I do work for a realtor also, and we'll go from there. Sell it, buy some more property, start over again, build another place, or find another place that, you know, some property that already has a house, and I can just move in. But we'll see. We'll see. We're just going to keep moving forward, staying positive, and see what happens. So if you're not subscribed, please do. I'd love to see this channel go. If it does, it may not, because of all the negativity that's attached to it. But it's okay. You know what? We can overcome that. So let's just keep going forward. And we'll catch you on the next video. But like I said, if you're not subscribed, please do. Hit the thumbs up, because it does help. Leave a positive comment. If you have to leave a negative one, that's okay. We'll just delete you. So, plain and simple. All right, folks. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll catch you on the next one.